Hi guys, Eugene here with Darkroom Software. In this quick video, we are going to work on a pretty neat workflow. I'm pretty excited about it. It's awesome. So what we're going to be using is a QR code to start the booth so we can do the touchless booth. And that's kind of just the beginning. The next thing we're going to do is print out a 4x6. I'm not going to show you just yet what's cool about that 4x6, but you'll see in a second. And then we are going to scan a QR code to take us to eventgallery.com where our image is being hosted. All very easy to use. The main thing we're going to be using is our phone, which everybody has with them. And at this point, most people are getting kind of comfortable with those QR codes out in the world. So it means less work for you. People just do it. Okay, let's start the booth. Here we are, and I am going to use the camera app on my phone, and I'm going to aim it right at this little QR code right there. And it gives me this. Click on that. Type in my phone number. Okay, and then it is going to give me a new QR code that I'm going to show to the booth. And now it's starting countdown. It's going to take a picture. It took a picture. It's going to print out on our 4x6. I'm going to put my phone down, but I'm going to need it in just a moment. Okay, here's our 4x6, and what's cool about this, it's perforated, so I have a 4x4 print that goes on my fridge. And I have this right here. Then I'm going to pull out my phone again, use my camera app, point it at that code, tap, and there's my image. It all moves that quick. It's very easy for your customers, and it's actually pretty easy to set up. Let's go ahead and jump in and see how this all works. Okay, so let's go ahead and peel back the curtain a little bit and see how some of this is put together and how or why it works. So we'll start with the screen template. And I'm using the generic boothstart.com QR code. I went to add and then add barcode, and then I used this URL. If you're using some of the other options, you may want to, let's say you're using video or you're using phone or not using phone, you may want to go to your controls menu and then use the print sign option. And what this will do is it'll build a custom URL and QR code specifically for the options that you have enabled. So that's one thing to kind of keep in mind if you're using that boothstart.com and it's not working completely. So the next thing to look at is we'll switch back to booth, and I've created, we'll go to the output menu. I have a print template that is a 4x6, and the bottom half is a 2x4. So if you could see an imaginary line right here, this is where it would perforate. And then here on this code, I clicked add barcode, and then it took me to this option right here. So I have the URL from my event gallery, and this is how you would get there. We'll go to eventgallery.com because a few people make this mistake. You go to account, and then you want to make sure that you go to, you can see right here, here's the URL for where we are. This is your admin side of the website. You want to go to client site, and then if you'll want to have at least one image already posted, and then we'll just click on that, And we're going to take everything from here back and move back to Darkroom, and you can see that's exactly what I have right there with the ending slash. And then you type in percent file name %, or you can use the option right here, which is file, which will put in that that code for you if you forget it. So you have that prefix, which is your event gallery URL, ends with the slash. You don't want the number after it because that's where the file name goes. And that will automatically update with each picture that you print. And then what else do we got? Oh, the important thing is whenever you upload this, you do not want the QR code. It makes no sense to upload it with the QR code. So you can then just crop that template down to a 4x4. It'll work with multiple images. You can see I have one set up right there. And I believe that this one is actually set up. Oh, it should be set up with that 4-image template, which would be right here. And then the QR code, or the uploaded version, is then using this one right here. So it will work with a single image or multiple images. The thing to remember is that it's only going to upload one image as of right now. In the future, this may be different, but for right now, it'll only upload a single composite rather than each individual image. So, and then your code would then have to match multiple images if that were possible. So that's a future video, but for right now, that is the option available. And the perforated media, I'm using a DNP DS40, but I believe this is available for a few other printers. And if you look closely, let's switch to the back side, you can see it's perforated right down the back. So it makes it real easy to tear, but it comes out as a 4x6. Darkroom doesn't know any better. It thinks it's a 4x6, but the media is then easy to just separate. So that's real helpful in getting, you can see there's my 9-image version. Real helpful in getting a completely unique product. And essentially this was all, with the exception of the print that comes out of the printer, which should be sterile. I think so. This was all touchless. The only thing you touched was the actual phone, or your customer would touch is their own phone, and then they still get a print, and they still can share, and their images are uploaded. So if you are not using eventgallery.com, it's an awesome time to be on that platform or using that service. And if you're curious about this perforated paper, I would contact Imaging Spectrum, talk to Bill or Steve or Laura over there, and they will be able to take care of you. They always take care of me. That's who I would recommend. I hope this has been helpful. Hope you guys are staying safe. Until next time, bye guys. Hi, it's me again. If this video has been helpful, be sure to check out one of our other videos just like this one. And if we've earned it, please consider subscribing. This lets us know people are out there watching our videos, and it's making their job and their life just a little bit easier. Please consider subscribing right over here.